Good morning, everybody. What's up? It's your boy, Kirk Billups. Look, I haven't done a Monday morning motivation in a while. I've been hitting it, man. I've been hitting it. So we got, a couple of things on the fire, and life is good, right? Life is good. And I don't say that just to say that. And what I want to talk about today is, I get a lot of inquiries about burnout, right? Do you get tired? Do you burn out? And yeah, there were times back in the day, right, where I would be doing my work. I was on the road, and I would experience this burnout thing that everybody talks about. But I don't have that problem today. And the reason that is because I changed my thinking around a lot of things, because a lot of stuff that people give you early on in life that they nurture into you, it doesn't work. It's stuff that doesn't work. And so I've realized that I have the ability and the right to choose a life that works for me, right? And I don't have to choose the life that works for you or somebody else because that's the way you were always taught, and that was the nurturing system of the day. I'm okay with that. But here goes the thing for me on the burnout conversation. I rarely deal with it, and I can't remember the last time I dealt with it. One of the things is because I don't wake up every morning doing what I love. And when people say, "Oh man, do what you love," and that's the way to go. It's not for me. I love it, obviously, but that's one piece of this puzzle. The truth of the matter is I'm committed to my work, because I'm committed to the things that I'm passionate about. I'm committed to the things that I believe in. I'm committed to my ministry, right? So my ministry is health and fitness. My ministry is health and wellness. My ministry is being blissful and being pleasant in your mind, right? And so that's my ministry. So for me, I don't do the burnout thing because I'm committed to what I do. And it also comes with that commitment. I'm committed to believing and understanding, or committed and dedicated to the fact that my work has purpose. So when you spend time in burnout, what happens a lot of times is you stop seeing the purpose in your work. And it doesn't mean that the purpose isn't there. It could mean that you're just not identifying with how your work is affecting other lives, therefore making it less purposeful, therefore experiencing burnout instead of joy and bliss when you're doing it. Right? And so if you realize that your life is important, that your work does matter, right? That the stuff that you do every day feeds your children, keeps a roof over the head, gets everybody fed, that the visits that you make with family and friends and loved ones, it does encourage the spirit, it does feed the soul. When you smile and you help that person on the street, it does do something good for their heart, it does do something good for their mindset, it does do something good for the universal energy. And so understanding that your life is purpose, that you are born as a purposeful being. And what that means is when you get up, be committed to your work, to your body of work, and really truly know that your work has purpose, that it serves a purpose, that there are benefits that are coming from what you're doing in life. And that's a beautiful place to be in. So the other thing that I'm always encouraged to do, and always encouraging other people to do, realize that you're a complete life. You're a whole person. I don't need anybody's justification to justify my life or to justify my existence. I know I'm a whole person. I'm a complete being. Now, I believe in relationships, and I have friendships, and I have loved ones, and I believe in that stuff. But I'm a whole person going into those situations. I'm not going in those situations waiting for somebody else to complete me. I'm not going into those situations waiting for somebody else to make me whole. I know for a fact I'm a whole person. I know for a fact you're a whole person. So spend some time getting to know this life. Spend some time getting to know that you're already a whole person, whether anybody else justifies it or not. Because guess what, man? They're going to give you the praise one day, and they're going to talk crap about you the next day. So why do you need to, don't be tugged back and forth by, the opinions of others. Know within yourself what this life is. Know who you are in this life. And know that you are a whole person. So that's another piece that I use every single day of my life. I am a whole person. I'm a complete person. And I get to choose to live this life and experience this life the way that I need to experience it. I need the best life I need to live. So I'm not hung up on what you was taught or what somebody taught you or what you can teach. Listen, man, I know what this thing needs. To be blissed out, to be pleasant every day, to not get caught up in the nonsense, and so you got to roll with that. And that's the perfect segue to my last thing, that attitude. I say this all the time. Our attitudes will be our greatest asset in life, or it will truly be our biggest liability. Straight up. Listen, a lot of y'all think, oh man, the guy happy-go-lucky all the time. He happy. Anybody who knows me, Y'all know I bite just as much as I can smile. These teeth work two ways. So that's not the point. The point is this. I know for a fact that if I'm sitting there choosing to be unpleasant with all these different situations that's going on in life, I'm going to be miserable like I'm watching a lot of people are today. I don't want to be miserable. That's my choice, because I know what that does. I know what it does to me biologically. I know what it does to me till it does to my mind. I know what the type of secretions and chemicals, negative things that are being put into my body when I experience anger and anxiety and fear and stress. So I don't play that game. I don't need that stuff. I know for a fact that there's a way to live this life without being miserable. And so that's the last thing I'm gonna tell y'all, that attitude, right? Make sure that you're harnessing an attitude that is healthy, man. That gives you life and light, that gives you energy and expression, that keeps you in a creative space. Because if you all fogged up with anxiety and negative energy, it's hard to see things clearly. And the less clearly you see things, the less clarity you have in life, the less enjoyable life becomes. The less you grab the whole thing. And so, listen, I want to encourage everybody today to know that you got an opportunity to choose your best life. You don't need to burn out on this one. Trust me, you got to go. You got to leave anyway. So don't burn out on it. Become a full expression of it. Find your place in it and become that full expression. This video is probably the longest one I've done in a long time, but I appreciate y'all. Y'all know I do. But keep your head up. Keep your thoughts organized so that you can have better management over your emotional self. And if you do that, you'll start to see yourself more in sync with the way the flux of this thing goes. And once you can sort of jive with it, your physical world starts to manifest that reality that you want to have. It becomes the world that you want to live. It becomes the life that you want to lead. And you lead that life and be your best person. Don't BS yourself. The best we can do is not BS ourselves. If we really want to get good at something, don't BS anybody else either. But at least don't BS yourself. And if we can move on these type of things, we can definitely see a lot more pleasantness within ourselves, a lot more joy. Stop working so hard. Go to work with joy. Everybody, from the outside looking in, oh man, you work so hard. I am active. I'm very active, but trust me, I'm not working hard. I'm working with a lot of joy. I would rather use joy than hard. I'm not living this rigid life. And so there's a way to do this thing that gives complete balance. So don't do it so hard. Try going forward. Try to do it with some joy. It makes it a lot more pleasurable. All right, man. Y'all know what this is. It's your boy Kurt Billups. Keep it going on. Keep it strong. Keep your head up. Keep your head in the game. Control that emotion. Get those thoughts organized and get your physical world in the way that you want it to be. God bless. Love y'all. Peace.